On behalf of Slow Food Lake Tahoe, thank you for this opportunity to present to you about our new project, the Truckee Community Garden. If you are not familiar with our organization, Slow Food Lake Tahoe operates the food bank garden in the Truckee River Regional Park, where we grow food for our local hunger relief organization, Sierra Community House. In 2020, we donated over 400 pounds of fresh organic produce grown right here in this garden. In addition, we also provide gardening education for our volunteers and visiting school groups, as well as the general public with our annual gardening classes. One of the wonderful things that has happened as a result of the pandemic and the restrictions and shortages it brought with it was that people started focusing on becoming more self reliant. With this was a sudden surge in interest in gardening. We began to receive inquiries from community members about whether we had garden beds for rent. Because the food bank garden is organized to donate the food we grow, this is not something that we could immediately accommodate. However, we realized that our organization is uniquely positioned to serve this need. Thus, the idea of a new garden, the Truckee Community Garden, was born. We have secured 2,420 square feet of space from our partners at Truckee Donner Parks and Recreation District. Here's a map of where the Truckee Community Garden will be located in the regional park. And this is a video clip of what the space looks like right now. We have a wonderful vision for the new garden. The garden will have 34 covered garden beds of various sizes. These 34 beds will also include 3 beds that are accessible to wheelchairs and 4 elevated beds for easier mobility for those who cannot physically tend a garden bed that is on the ground. We will have a community tool shed stocked with gardening tools. And finally, there will be a small sitting area in the middle of the garden for enjoying a break from gardening with other community members. We estimate that this project will cost about $25,000 to complete. We will be partnering with various donors, organizations, and grant funders to raise the capital necessary to make this project a huge success. Let's talk about why this project is important to the Truckee Tahoe area. To be frank, it can be challenging to garden here. Many people rent housing and do not have the security of longevity in their housing situations, especially given our real estate climate. The cost of gardening infrastructure can also be prohibitive. It can cost several $100s to build a bed or put up a greenhouse. In addition, it can also be nearly impossible to garden if you don't have a flat, sunny lot that is not shaded by trees most of the day. Luckily, the Truckee Community Garden solves all of these problems and more. There are also many other benefits that the Truckee Community Garden brings to our area. Food security is a huge issue in our town. Once the infrastructure is established, gardening can be an extremely affordable way to feed people, as we have seen in the food bank garden. This will also help educate both adults and children about how to grow organic food, as well as why it is important. We have the ardent hope that this will also be an opportunity for members of our community who come from other places to grow their heritage foods. Finally, it'll be a place of community spirit and collaboration. Oh, and it will taste good too. On behalf of Slow Food Lake Tahoe's Board of Directors, thank you for your support and for this opportunity. We could not do all that we do in our community without our wonderful grant funders, donors, volunteers, and community partners. We look forward to bringing you the Truckee Community Garden in 2021. Thank you.